Close your eyes. Breathe in, like you're sipping warm sunlight. Breathe out, like you're letting the whole day go. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw unlock. Let gravity pull you just a little deeper into where you are. Now imagine this. You're floating, not swimming, not sinking, just suspended, cradled by calm water, the kind that doesn't ask anything of you. The ocean is warm here, not hot, not cold, just perfect. It wraps around you like memory, like rest. There is no sound but your breath and the gentle hush of water against your skin. You're drifting, slowly, effortlessly, toward a place that calls you without words. A cove, a shelter, a sanctuary. You don't need to paddle. The sea knows the way. With each breath, you move closer, and then the seagrass appears beneath you. Long, waving ribbons of green and gold dancing with the current, not tangled, not tight, just flowing. The closer you get, the slower your heart becomes, the quieter your thoughts. Your body begins to recognize this place, as if it remembers being here before, as if part of you never left. The ground rises gently beneath you now, a bed of soft sand, sun-warmed, dappled with light, wrapped in curtains of swaying seagrass. You land in it like a sigh. No splash, no resistance, just arrival. Everything around you moves, but nothing rushes. Even time seems to exhale here. You rest, held not by effort, but by invitation. You begin to feel it, the difference between stillness and stagnation. This stillness is alive. It breathes with you. It sings in slow waves through your chest. And the seagrass? It sways against your skin like comfort, like a lullaby made of touch. There is no need to protect yourself here. No need to hold in your stomach. No need to keep your guard up. You are safe, not because danger has disappeared, but because presence has taken its place. You feel your spine uncurl. You feel your face soften. You feel yourself arrive, fully, finally here. Welcome to your sanctuary. Let yourself rest. There's nowhere else to be. You are no longer drifting. You are held. The sand beneath you is warm, but not dry. It holds the memory of sun and salt, a perfect cushion formed by time and tide. You settle into it slowly, like the way a sigh settles into your chest after a long day of holding everything in. The seagrass moves above and around you, soft threads of green and gold, touching nothing directly, but offering their presence like a gentle hum. You begin to notice your body again, but not with tension, not with judgment, with reverence. Here, your body isn't something to control, it's something to become. Start with your back. Feel it soften into the sand. Then your shoulders, not pushed down, just allowed to drop. Your jaw loosens. Your tongue rests. Even your eyes, behind closed lids, relax their hold on light. There is no need to hold shape here. The water does that for you. You are safe enough to unravel. Let the seagrass wrap gently around your wrists, your ankles, like warm silk threads, not binding, but reminding. You are allowed to be here. You are allowed to stop, not forever, just for now. And as you lie still, you begin to hear something, not a sound, but a rhythm. The rhythm of your own breath, echoing the slow, undulating movement of the sea around you. Inhale, the tide rises gently. Exhale, the tide falls, soft and certain. The ocean doesn't ask you to be calm. It simply offers calmness so that you can remember what it feels like. You feel it move into your chest, into your stomach, into the backs of your knees, into the smallest spaces of your spine, and then it reaches the part of you that's been bracing, the part that never really rests, the part that thinks, even in sleep. You don't have to name it. You just have to feel how it begins to soften. The seagrass whispers with each sway. Here, you don't have to hold the world. Here, you don't have to be anyone but exactly who you are. Let your body remember that. Let your nervous system drink in the stillness like sunlight filtered through green. No rush, no goal, just being. Here, in your sanctuary of sand and seagrass, rest is not something to earn. It's something you are made for. You are still. Not the stillness of holding your breath, but the stillness of finally exhaling. The sanctuary around you continues to breathe. The sand rises and falls beneath your spine as if the earth itself is sighing. The seagrass sways in slow underwater arcs. No urgency, no pattern, just movement for the sake of being alive. And in that rhythm, something quiet begins to happen inside you. The thoughts soften, not gone, but changed. They no longer push. They no longer loop. They no longer demand to be solved. You feel them like bubbles, light, slow, rising toward the surface and vanishing before they need to become anything more. This is what happens when the body leads the way, when the mind is no longer in charge, but gently, respectfully invited to rest. You feel space between thoughts, not silence as emptiness, but silence as presence. It feels almost sacred, and you begin to realize you don't need to think to know who you are. There's a version of you beneath the thinking, the one who watches, the one who feels, the one who has been waiting for this exact moment of peace to stretch out and be fully felt. You let that version of you rise, not in effort, in permission. She doesn't need clarity. She doesn't need to plan. She simply rests, and the seagrass brushes against your skin like a lullaby with no words, like comfort made tangible, like love without explanation. You realize how rare it is to feel comfort without anyone asking why. And yet, here it is, offered by the sea, by the light, by the rhythm of a world that never rushed you. You just forgot how to slow down. You lie in the sand, but it's more than lying down. You are letting go of expectation, of effort, of identity, not forever, just for now. And just for now is everything, because in this moment, you are not your history. You are not your to-do list. You are not your thoughts. You are softness. You are rhythm. You are breath moving through a living sanctuary. Let the stillness stay a little longer. Let your mind have the gift of not needing to speak at all. You are no longer simply resting in this place. You are becoming of it. The boundaries between your body and the sanctuary around you begin to blur, not disappear, just soften. The sand beneath your spine feels like an extension of your own breath. The seagrass brushing your arms feels like your own nervous system gently waking from sleep. You are not lying in nature. You are nature, and this sanctuary, it doesn't just hold you, it welcomes you. It recognizes you, not as a visitor, as kin. And with every breath, you sink deeper into this truth. You were never separate, only tired, only guarded, only waiting for the world to slow down enough for you to remember. Now nothing needs to be remembered, only felt. The ocean doesn't ask questions here. It doesn't demand you name your pain. It simply gives you the space to be without story, without shape. You feel it in your chest, how much softer it becomes when there's no performance to uphold. You feel it in your hips, how they settle into the warmth like they've been waiting decades to finally stop bracing. You feel it in your face, how your expression becomes neutral, not blank, but peaceful, as if the world has nothing left to prove. And neither do you. And then, a shift. You stop identifying where you end and the sanctuary begins. You are not lying in seagrass. You are the seagrass, swaying, yielding, rooted in softness. You are not resting on the sand. You are the sand, warmed by light, formed by time, shaped by nothing but the willingness to be still. And in this union, something deep inside exhales, a part of you that didn't trust stillness because stillness was once filled with tension. But not here, not now. This stillness is generous. It holds no edge. It holds you, and you let go, not of yourself, but of the need to be yourself. You are not disappearing. You are expanding into softness, into presence, into the sacred truth that peace doesn't have to be earned. It just has to be allowed. Let yourself dissolve. Let yourself return. The sanctuary is not a place you go. It's a state you remember. And now you are home. The sanctuary doesn't just hold you. It begins to restore you, not by doing anything, not by effort, but by presence, by staying. The warmth from the sand has seeped into your skin, into your bones, into the spaces that once felt hollow. You feel your cells respond, like tiny seeds soaked in soft rain after too long in drought. They don't rush to bloom. They simply open, gently, naturally. You are not being healed. You are remembering how to heal. The seagrass brushes across your ribs like breath itself, reminding you that you're alive not because you're moving, but because you're receiving. The ocean has no checklist, no goals, only rhythm. And in that rhythm, your body begins to rebuild. Not the kind of building that requires strength, but the kind that grows from surrender. You feel the blood in your fingertips. You feel the space behind your knees. You feel how your stomach no longer pulls in, as if finally believing it's safe to expand. You are soft but not fragile. You are still but not frozen. You are resting but you are alive. And in this warm stillness, you realize how much energy you've spent trying to stay upright in a world that never stopped moving. Here, you don't have to keep up. You don't have to catch up. You don't have to explain your exhaustion. You just get to feel it leave, not all at once, not like a purge, but like mist rising off warm earth after rain. The seagrass sways slower now, mirroring your breath, mirroring your pulse. You realize this place isn't just quiet, it's alive in its own language. And now you speak it too, not with words, with rest, with breath, with presence. Let the warmth stay. Let it melt the parts of you that forgot what peace felt like in the body, not just in the mind, in the skin, in the bones, in the beat of your heart as it slows to meet the rhythm of something older than time. You are being restored, not changed, not fixed, restored to softness, to wholeness, to you. Stay here, let it continue. You're not done resting, but you are beginning again. You are still in the sanctuary, but something has shifted, not around you, within you. The stillness has become your own. It's no longer something you lie in, it's something you carry. The warmth of the sand is still beneath you. The seagrass still sways gently around your limbs. But now you're not just receiving, you are rising, not rushing, not reaching, just allowing. Like light slowly returning to a sleeping room, like a flower turning toward the sun without knowing why, only that it's time. You begin to feel your breath deepen. You begin to feel your fingers twitch. But nothing breaks the silence. Nothing disturbs the peace. Because now, the peace is you. You were not taken apart in this place. You were made whole. And now you rise, not away from it, but with it. The seagrass wraps once more around your ankles, your wrists, like a blessing. A soft goodbye that isn't goodbye at all. You know now that you can return at any time. You don't have to be here physically. The sanctuary is within you, a place in your breath, a rhythm in your nervous system, a warmth in your bones that says, You are always welcome in stillness. You are always allowed to rest. You begin to sit up, not because you must, but because you can, with no tension, no rush, just readiness. The ocean doesn't ask you to leave. It trusts that you'll take what you've found and carry it into whatever comes next. And you will, because now you know you don't have to fight for peace. You don't have to earn safety. They live in you now, planted like roots in warm sand and soft light. Take one final breath, not to end, but to mark the beginning of a new kind of presence. The kind that walks through the world without hardening. The kind that listens before reacting. The kind that remembers stillness even in movement. You rise, you return, but the sanctuary stays with you, always.